because we are past. Well, it's actually 9 o'clock. We're not late.
Yeah.
Everybody's getting in. Here we go. Everybody's server muted. All right, we will be opening questions after each subject. Out of rank. Okay. TP Krillus.
I sent the converted codes in except for the alts in owners and GM, but I don't think we have time.
By the way, if
Okay.
anybody that has perms joins a team, I'll take your perms to try to like cause problems. Like if you join ref and just start blowing the whistle, I'll take your perms.
Okay, if you guys spam, you're getting muted.
I'm gonna TP at A.
Wait, hold
to
on.
Deep Sorrow. If you're not sitting, then you will be TP'd.
Okay.
Oh, now Marco's over there.
Yeah,
I got
keep
her.
Marco back there.
Do you want me to give TS off so you can spawn in his jersey?
Yeah, I guess. Just for now. He's gonna DDoS. He's not gonna DDoS. He's gonna destroy the server.
Yep. Just here. You have op now.
He's gonna slash
use
noob.
the command block. I gave you the codes, except for your alts. Okay, so Emdra, let me try this a second.
Where's Brandon? That's a really good question.
Okay.
Yeah, where is Brunlin?
Oh, he started. Okay, I started muted him again.
Oh, Brunlin?
Yeah,
Oh, good.
Okay, wait, hold on. Game mode created.
we would have had some issues.
Okay. Emdra, try
Where's-
putting it on now.
I highly doubt Berto will be attending this evening.
Yeah, Berto
He's-
probably is not gonna
He's
be
probably doing other things.
Can you
probably
put it
being
on or no?
no.
I see you, Miguel. If you
Oh,
keep
shit.
flipping that thing, I'm putting you back in the room.
Alright, it's not working. We'll have to save it for later. I don't know what to do.
His girlfriend does other things. That's kind of fast.
He doesn't want the smoke.
He's
Wait,
terrified.
Oh,
Jeff, do you have a copy of
Aw,
your
who is this Brandon guy?
Never mind.
boo.
Here, I'm gonna
Boo.
op you temporarily. That should be able to. That should make you duplicate instead of
Okay.
taking it. You know how to duplicate it?
Nobody's getting unmuted. Name is blank.
Everybody
put on
take. Everybody take your chair. Everybody take a chair.
Okay, I have a
True.
copy of it. So just take one out of the chest.
No, you're not a commissioner or a
You're
team
not,
owner.
bro.
That is important. Go away. Have a seat over there with the rest of the people. You're not special.
Brandon, you are not special. Please get out of the way. You're intruding W5.
Brandon, you are not special.
Send him to the slums. And okay, I think we're ready to get underway. I think.
Trying to show.
Wait, how did Brandon get no?
Jerseys aren't working for like
Oh.
at all.
Brandon,
Yeah,
if
'cause
you
he
keep
has-
doing this, I will ban you from the survey. So, just a warning. Please get out
There's
of the
someone
seat.
running around outside. Who's that?
I can't see their name.
They're hiding behind the banners.
They can have fun out there.
Alright, Youppi, the
Oh, it's
jerseys
Koozie.
aren't working, so
Okay,
Easy.
Brandon.
What's
you
not
can't.
working?
None of them
Okay,
can put
Brandon.
it on. None of them can put it on.
Like,
Everyone
what do you
can
mean?
put on.
They can't put on the
You
armor.
can't, yeah, you can't actually wear it.
Well,
Oh,
just
that's
bring
getting
the
it to
armor
myself
stands
and
up
deletes it.
here and
It
just
won't
put
go
it
in
in
my
front of
inventory.
their
tough.
chest.
That is tough. That is
It won't
tough.
go
All
in my inventory.
right, this is not priority.
Yeah, that's
You're gonna
whatever.
be-
It's not. Whatever. We don't need to worry about the jerseys right now.
You can review them in announcements. Okay.
We good?
Okay. Somebody with social skills. That's TJF.
Yeah, I'll be
you.
starting off.
that's
So,
TJ.
you good? You ready?
Yeah.
Alright, perfect. So, welcome everyone to the second ever BHL Press Conference. Shut the hell up, Brandon. Someone mute Brandon. You're gonna mute in the chat here.
Done.
Perfect. Alright. This is the second press conference since
If you
January.
spam trapdoors, you're gonna be either banned or put in the back.
If you spam
room.
anything, if you
Okay,
spam
Brandon.
literally anything.
Okay. Okay, Brandon.
Okay, Brandon. Here's his keyboard and he's gone. Okay, there we
Alright.
go. We'll continue.
It's the first
They can
conference
join.
since the disbandment of the Indie Racers and the relocation of the Shenandoah Scorch to the Flight. We'll be going over a bunch of different stuff. Today we have basically our entire plan for the off season, and this off season, as we said, we've made clear many times that it's going to be an extended off season due to the recent explosion of the league due to our presence on TikTok. We are going to take our time to make sure we grasp that potential, and we have plenty of things planned, people entertained. So, first things first, we will start with. Let me pull it up.
Expansion teams.
Expansion team information. So, I'll first be passing it off to Jets23, who is the new owner of the Winnipeg Ice Caps. If he wants to say anything, or if anyone has any questions for him, we'll now open that. Jets, you want to say anything first, though?
I don't think I really have anything to say about it. Besides, well, no, I don't know what I would say. I mean, it's teams come back, obviously, new arena, same jerseys basically as before. That's it. I have nothing. If anyone has anything to ask me, go for it, but I have nothing.
All right. How we're gonna do this is we'll just pick at random. If you have a question, like an actual question. If you don't have an actual question, we're just gonna mute you. So who has a question? Hey, Vinny. I saw Vinny first. Unmute Vinny.
Okay, he's unmuted.
Yo,
Vinny.
sit down for real.
He muted himself.
So, why did you pick Winnipeg as your new team to go to?
It's a team
Minus the history.
It's just if I was ever gonna own again, it was going back to Winnipeg. I couldn't see myself owning any other team or city.
Okay.
Next question. All right. Next, W5K. I saw him first.
Oh no, this is. Oh no, this is bad.
W5K warning now. If you do anything dumb, you will be muted and have no more questions for the rest of the press conference.
Nothing dumb. Nothing dumb. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. My question is, in light of the recent events that have been happening in our country and around the world, what will the BHL be doing to be helping out the African American community, and how will the actions of a certain commissioner be dealt with?
I'll take this one. So the BHL, strives to provide a positive impact in all our communities. So we will do our best to make sure that people are content with the action taken. Definitively, I can't say anything right now that will happen, but it's definitely been discussed and will continue to be discussed. So, and
Okay.
I think I know who you're referring to.
Yeah, I think we all do.
I think we all do. But yeah, right now it's being discussed, but I have no definitive answer for you right now.
Let's get Dino
No,
next.
that's disappointing.
Hello, gamers. I've been chosen next for the question. Sit down, W5K. Alright. So, for the Winnipeg Ice Caps, who will be their decisive players? Like, who is Jets trying to sign for this team?
Well, I'm not going to give
That's a
away
good
who I'm
question.
trying to. My game plan here. I can tell you that either me or Berto will be serving as captain for sure.
Mhm.
We have some eyes on some prospects, obviously, and we have our eyes on some players that would be interested in signing, but we haven't started talks yet.
Alright, and a second question over to Tias. Why did you decide for the Vancouver Outlaws to become a team?
It's a name that me and some people came up with a while ago, and I honestly really like the logo that we chose back then. And no, it has nothing to do with the Bandits, Ovi. And yeah, it's a team that I've had like a bit of a history with, like the name and all that, and I wanted to bring it here.
Thank you. I will now sit down.
Okay.
All right. Who's
Spamming. I have a question. Will not.
Okay,
Will not
everyone
get your
stop the
question
spam right now.
answered.
All right, stop the spam right now.
You have to be mad.
Okay. All right. First person to say who has a question will be able to ask it. And starting in 3. Nah. Wait. 3, 2, 1.
Oh my god.
uh,
It was Mitch. Oh no.
okay.
It was Al Fresco, I think.
Al fresco. All right.
Am I muted?
Yeah, you're.
Yeah.
All right, I have a question for you guys.
Okay. You got really close.
Is this a question about the expansion team? No reply.
Are you
Are
guys
you
gonna
gonna-
answer or?
I
We didn't
didn't
hear you.
Oh, you guys cut out. I was just asking my opinions on animal cruelty, and I got no answer, and I was kind of concerned for a second. You're not gonna lie.
Animal cruelty is obviously a pretty negative thing. We do not condone that or support it at all in its entirety. So, yeah, I thought that was pretty obvious. But
I don't know what that has to do
considering
with
we have a bear, we have a bear as a commissioner. So,
Oh, oh,
so you know, he's a bear.
Wait a minute.
Orange
Wait a
sheep,
minute.
buddy.
period.
Orange sheep, buddy. Come on.
Sheep. My
Okay,
bad.
okay.
Yeah, that is kind of racist.
How's that
And-
racist? Not racist.
It's kind of racist.
Alright,
Okay.
next question.
no,
Is-
yeah.
I- What's next? Who? Do you want to let Peepsro ask next?
He's gonna play
Sure.
that stupid song. 100%.
If he does, we'll be muted for the rest of the press conference. All right, Peepsro, you're unmuted.
I'm not sure why that rule only applies to me, but let me
It
get
applies
my-
to everybody. It applies to everybody.
Yeah, but you told it to me. That was kind of
We
disrespectful.
said it to
But
W.
anyways, moving on. Let me get my notepad out here. Okay. Let me pose this hypothetical question, right? Let's say I was in law class, right? Let's say if you're driving one person to the left, and there's a family of 5 ahead of you, would you kill that family of 5, or would you swerve left to kill the one person? This is a moral question. Hello?
This isn't about an expansion team, so
Okay. Basically, what I'm saying is,
Off topic.
why put someone in power who is openly racist?
What did those
that
two
has
things-
no correlation at all.
I really do
I'm
not
not-
understand.
I don't know what you're
I don't-
talking about. That has.
I don't see the correlation.
Oh, I'm gonna need an answer. I waited patiently. Are you just avoiding the question? Is that what it is?
I think
we
I
will,
think TJF being the most vocal commissioner should answer that question.
I'm waiting. I'm all ears.
the BHL has no comment for that question. Next
Yeah.
one, please.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Racist.
Okay, let's move on to
Do you want to do name is blank?
Is there actually any more questions for Jets?
Yeah.
Like,
Are there
actual
any
questions?
questions to Jets? These have all been very okay. Name is blank. I think actually has a question. Let's. Okay. Name is blank is unmuted.
Hi.
Hello?
So Jets, I have a so as we all know, you're going back to Winnipeg. Do you have any ideas on how you think you guys are going to do this season? And can you please unmute me?
No.
Oh.
I have hopes with our cap situation, and with the cap will hopefully be the season that we have hopes of building a good team and a competitive team right out of the gate, and that's the plan. And that's hopefully what will happen. Hopefully, every team in the league will be competitive this season. We won't have any
Tom Fuller SAF.
0-12 teams this season. That's the plan.
All right. Are there any more? I don't think there are any more questions. I think
we should move on to the
I
next
think we
topic.
can move on to Krill's team, the Vancouver Outlaws.
Krillis's?
Not Krill.
That's
TS,
Tia.
not Krill. They're the same person. Anyway.
Same person.
Same person.
Okay. Okay. We will move on to them. If anybody has any questions for TS.
Rogan has a
Florida-
question.
Florida.
Actually, would TS like to say anything beforehand?
Like anything. We can just do the questions.
Okay.
Okay. Rogan. I saw his name first. Okay, you're unmuted now.
Oh shit.
I don't actually have one. Can I go back? Not
Alright,
for no
I
reason.
saw Porta spamming a lot, so I'll mute Porta.
Krilla said he has one.
He's yeah, sure.
Okay, can you guys hear me, guys? Can you
Yeah,
hear
we
me?
can.
Okay, sorry, I get stage fright.
Good question. Okay. Who has an actual question?
Joel?
Okay, I think Krillis does.
Krillis does, yeah.
We'll let Krillis ask away. Where is he? Can unmute him. I got it. Okay, Krillis. You're muted on your own end.
Krellis? You got a question?
He's like standing there punching at something, and
You gotta like unmute your microphone.
Porta, you were moaning into the microphone. I think that was why we went to the next question. Okay, Krillis. Okay, we'll move on from Krillis. He's not talking.
Okay, Clado has a question.
That's
Yeah,
definitely not
Clay
gonna
do.
be a question.
My mice.
You're just muted. It's not even your microphone. You're just muted.
Oh, J.R. Ludo apparently has a question. I think we should let him ask. Everybody else is not
Well,
talking.
let Clay go first.
Is Clay gonna talk?
I don't know. Next we'll have Joel for that.
Okay, Clado will not be, I guess he's not talking.
He said he's server muted.
We unmuted you.
Porta,
I
Porta,
just
please go
unmuted
sit
him
down.
again.
Porta, please go sit down. Porta.
If you don't sit down, you're getting temporarily banned. We'll put it at that.
Oh, there he goes. Oh,
Alright,
there goes everybody. Alright. Okay, we are letting who?
Joel, let Joel. I've seen him a lot.
Joel? Don't you mean Joel?
Joel. All right.
Joel Farabee.
No.
Yeah.
I thought it was JR then.
JR, I don't
Joel.
know the order here.
We'll let JR go. We'll let JR. I trust that he's actually gonna ask a question.
I don't know if I do.
Whether it's good or not, I know he will speak.
Okay. JR, you're free.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
Alright, I have two things to ask. One, can Rajan Rondo please be unmuted from the chat so he can ask if he can have a question?
Sure.
Alright. And two, what's your problem, man? You're just another internet troll. There's millions of you and nothing special about you at all. If you're an actual disconnected with people, you probably have a much happier life. You just try it sometimes.
You got this. Come on, finish. Finish.
You try it sometimes.
Okay, I think we'll be moving on.
Okay.
I think that's enough for the expansion teams. I know they didn't really ask a lot of questions. I don't think people really care about asking about expansion teams.
Jesus Christ. All right.
People are at. Okay.
It's gonna be.
We will be moving on to the Whalers eventually. You'll have to wait.
I think
That'll be
Ovi has a
sometime.
question. I think Ovi has a question.
Wait, we're moving on from this.
Okay.
Okay. Next is the minor league expansion information. We're still looking for one more team because we kind of need one. Hello. So, if you would like to own, please DM me, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. I love you guys. But I thought we might Okay. Okay, so we're planning on expanding the player cap to 2.5, as Youppi stated in a previous press conference that we're going to decimals, to decimal ratings. So, I gotta go and do not disturb. I'm getting pain. I probably shouldn't have said that. Whatever. Okay.
Oh no, bad for your DMs.
Okay, so where the raise or the player cap's going to be going up to 11. And I guess I'll take some questions. Okay, Ovi has a question. He's been asking for a while. Okay, Ovi, what's your question?
Can you please tell Brundlin to stop asking me to tell you guys to unmute him because it's getting annoying.
Okay.
Also, what's your opinion on this song?
Yeah. Okay.
No.
Okay,
Yeah.
bye-bye. You're done.
Any actual questions? Like actual questions?
Rajon Rondo apparently has a question.
There's no way in hell it's a question.
Okay, we'll
know
do
that.
Vinny. Okay, we'll do Vinny. We'll do Vinny first.
You already asked a question.
Yeah, but let's let him have another one. His last question wasn't even
Vinny, you're unmuted. He's just muted on his client side.
All right,
Oh,
as
there
you
you
know, me and Caspit we're very passionate about helping the league grow. So, do you think that maybe you could give BTV a shot in the JBHL this season?
Can you elaborate on what BTV is?
It's Blockey Television. It's basically the TMZ of the BHL, and basically it's just us giving suggestions and making fun of everyone at the same time.
Oh,
I
you
like
know,
the idea
I
of
like the
making
sound
fun
of that.
people.
I like the
think it's
sound
great
of that.
publicity.
I kind of like it.
I think we could integrate it into the BSN program. So
No, we're not doing Minority Report. That was
will not
awful.
be Minority Report from the IMHL.
Only
Anyway,
some
we'll
people
be moving on to who else was asking.
Um,
Brunlin said he had a question in my DMs. We'll give him a shot. Brunlin, what do you want?
All right. First, I actually have a real question, but can I be unbanned? That's not the question, though.
Okay, don't be a moron again. You stand back.
All right. My question is, how many teams are there going to be in the minor league?
well, right now we have 5, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we have 5 right now.
I have
Planning
more
on going to
questions later,
6.
but I just wanted to be unbanned was the main point of that. All right. Thank you for your time.
Brandon making his voice deeper. Big brain time. Did you just not notice that?
I think Rajon Rondo is asking nicely. We'll give him a shot.
We don't know what I'm wearing.
Okay, Rajon Rondo. You've been unmuted. You're muted on your client side.
All right, testing. 1, 2, 3, testing.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah.
All right. So, as a black person in the BHL, as you can see, I'm Rajon Rondo. Why are there 2 known racists, Jets 23 and Berto, owning a team and the BHL together?
I wouldn't consider them.
Please explain. I'm very hurt right now.
I wouldn't consider them both known racists.
Am I wrong?
yes,
How? Please explain.
because they're not racist.
Just 23. I think you've been suspended for being a racist.
He was suspended months ago.
I think that's still being racist. That still hurts me, my culture, my family. I've been through a lot, man. Come on.
I mean, we understand.
Oh, okay. We're getting security if you don't stop.
I'm kind of breaking down, man. Come on. My family's been through a lot, man. Why are you being racist to my family, man?
I think we can have Emderville comfort you.
Hey, Andrew, can we sort him out, please? Get this guy
Escort him out,
maybe
please.
maybe to support group, maybe or something.
That's a bit aggressive. Emderville, that's a bit aggressive.
It's not aggressive.
That is
That's nice. That's no wait, dude.
No. Okay.
Okay.
I think.
Have a seat or you're being banned. Have a seat or you're being banned.
I think a little bit more to build into the minor league is we plan on we're going to be removing a lot of the roster moves from transactions. If you're a player that's eligible for the JBHL, your team GM will not need to send you down for you to be able to play. So you can that takes a little bit of the confusion out, and the GMs and the minors don't have to beg to get your players sent down. The player game limit in the minors will remain the same. All players that are still eligible, their amount of games have been reset. So if they hit the 5-game cap last season, they will be able to play for the first 5 games this season if their star rating makes them still eligible. Chokington has anything else to say? I think we can move on.
So Mia has had a pretty good question. I don't know if it's not really about JBHL, and there's people outside. Okay.
That's awesome.
But
they can be out there.
But Mia brought up a pretty good question. She said, "What's the plan for the future seasons with the league expanding at the rate it's currently going? Currently with 300 people in the Discord."
I can take that one.
Go ahead, TJ.
Well, the goal eventually for a while for us was 8 teams, and with that we'd add conferences or divisions. Thing. So we always wanted to put in that aspect. We haven't really discussed it that much, but eventually the goal for us for a while was 8 teams. I don't think we can go any farther than that for now until the skill gap rises, all the new players coming in, because it just wouldn't work. So
I think you mean the skill cap decreases.
That's what I meant. Sorry.
Yeah.
Like people get better.
Yeah, the new players will get better over time.
So.
Okay. Yeah. Awesome.
One more question, or are we just moving on?
Donut has a question.
All right.
Hey, Mask, I'll unmute him. All right, Donut, you have to mute. You have to unmute from your side.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
So I just wanted to know how many teams do you think like you're gonna reach by the end of like a couple seasons, like max?
Well, we don't really have an amount at this point. It depends on the growth of the league. The end goal for at least my end goal for this is to get to 12 teams, but that might be a little bit. That's definitely out of reach at the very moment.
Okay.
With the lack of owners in the league that we believe would be competent enough to run a team, and the lack of good players.
Okay.
Joel Barabee, we're gonna be getting you out of the way. Here. Okay.
All right, thanks.
Okay. Krillus does have a question. I think he fixed his microphone problem. So let me unmute him.
Okay, this is the last question about JPH.
Hello.
Yep.
Hello.
Okay. When are we announcing JVHL like MVP and the awards?
I will do that later. I kind of forgot to, so I will do that later. Just send me a DM like after the awards, and I'll do it.
I think.
I'll probably forget.
Are we adding more awards in minor league next
year? Possibly.
Yeah, probably.
I think we will be moving on from minor league expansion, and we're going to be talking about the gameplay changes. There's really not been that much change. The gameplay changes right now include just decreasing the butterfly hitbox. As an overall, the community has did not enjoy the butterfly hitbox last season, as it was very frustrating when your shot would get blocked by thin air. Also, another gameplay feature is removing Akuzo to make the league fair. That's awesome.
BHL memes posted a doggo meme.
Also, I will be with the departure of Flashee from the league, there will be a lot slower gameplay changes, and nothing major will be changed in the data pack, at least for the time being, as nobody in the commissioner team at the moment has a lot of experience with managing the data pack and updating it and adding new stuff. So that's pretty much what I have to say about gameplay. If anybody has a question, a serious question about gameplay, then
Alfresco says he has three questions. That's a lot of questions.
Let's let Alfresco ask his 3 questions. All right, Alfresco, you're unmuted.
All right. This should be easy, but I wanted to ask something from the last topic. I don't know, mind if you guys overlap. Do you guys have any plans on holding anything to improve the new players in the league, like to improve their skill?
We do have the World Juniors is going to be something that we're using to help improve the players, get them experience. It's a mix of undrafted and drafted players. We're also going to be having a combine before the draft, I believe. which is not going to be like the expansion draft one. It will be somewhat similar, but we're going to use it to see how good players are, see what they have to work on, maybe give some tips at the combine. And yeah, that's really it. Also, just good players, just helping out with new players, learning the game, teaching them stuff as they scrim. So
Also, world championships, like the actual main MIHF event, will be open to anyone to compete. So
okay. Donut, can you move out of the way? Thank you.
there's many chances for new players to improve.
All right. The next question I had was based on the butterfly hitbox. Do you guys have any opinions on making it bigger than last season? Because I think it should be the size of the entire net bar.
I agree. I personally agree.
I do not think that we have any plans to increase the size. As I just said, we decreased it. But I appreciate your opinion. I think we will be rejecting that offer, though.
Ah, that's unfortunate. And
It
the
is
last
very
question, can I go to the bathroom? Where are the bathrooms?
Here you go.
That's a good cut.
Oh, you just killed me. You just killed me.
Yeah, it should have.
Brandon has a question.
Okay,
Oh
we'll
my
let Brandon ask next.
Peeps are
Brandon?
next. Peeps are
Yeah,
next.
we'll let
Okay,
Peeps
so
after.
I have a question. It's mostly for my team. As you know, we are the Orlando Storm. So if we score, is there any way I could set a command block to summon lightning in the goal crease when we score?
No, not in the goal crease.
Yes, let's destroy the ice. That's a good idea.
Can I like for example this?
Is that abuse of perms?
That is abuse of perms.
I think we would be removing Brandon. I think we need
No,
the
don't
security
ban
to
me again,
escort-
please.
I think we need the security to escort Brandon out of here.
Security.
Okay, he's taking a seat. I think we're okay. We'll move on to Peep Zero now. I'll unmute Peep Zero.
Okay, I saw. Wait,
Okay,
before
Peep Zero,
before
what's
the.
your question?
Okay, sorry. Oh, hello. Okay.
Hello.
Anyways, thank you for giving me a second chance. I was doing some research on the Blockey Hockey, just general research. I come across Flashee Side Hustle. He's got songs included but not limited to "With It," "360 in Da Air," "Feel Like Da Baby," "Shootout 8." So I would like some information on.
Oh yeah, if you look up Flashee on YouTube, it pulls up a whole like music channel.
Yes, I'm concerned because I've heard some racial slurs in these songs. It's quite concerning.
I think we won't really have to be taking any action against Flashee as he has left the BHL for these horrendous acts.
Okay.
Yeah.
But if he does choose to return, we will definitely be taking action for those racial slurs. I'll have to take a look at that after the press conference.
Yeah, as expected, TGF the racist. He stays quiet for this question.
Everyone's just racist now. That's just
Okay. Okay, we'll move on. Do we have any other questions? Name is Blank has one. Name is Blank and then Vinny. Vinny's had like 2 already, but we'll give him. He's had good questions.
Hello. I have another question. It's about the gameplay. What are you guys' thoughts on the 5-hole?
It's
I
a
think
game mechanic.
It's part of the game. It's a Minecraft mechanic, so we can't really just make it not a thing. We could technically remove it by making every player have like a hitbox in their feet, but we're not removing that as it's been tried, and it just makes the game very painful because if you get the puck in the corner and then left shift, it is impossible to get it out.
Okay.
So.
Also, when are we going to be talking about like World Juniors and when that's all going to start?
Wait, about what?
When are we going to talk about how like when World Juniors is going to start?
Your
Juniors
captain, your captain should have informed you.
It's starting
Your
this week.
captain should inform you.
It's like starting tomorrow. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll move on. I think that's it for questions.
Let-
about gameplay.
Let's just move on. Oh, speaking of the next one is TJ. It's the MIHF.
Okay, so as expected.
Me too. I thought that was my AirPods just dying.
Yeah, I'm
Just
really.
cut out.
No, I'm back.
TJ,
Alright, there,
you
we're
got
good.
this,
Okay,
TJ?
so yeah, I'm good. So as expected, as I've announced, the World Championships will be returning as a separate tournament later in the off season. So that's open to anyone to compete. South Africa will be staying. I've decided. I
TJ
mean,
caved in.
He caved.
nah, I just received a riot if I didn't. So from 20. So,
The entire
uh,
country of South Africa would have rioted against the BHL.
I do think right now it'll be held in Switzerland, but I don't.
Let's
I can't confirm any other country coming besides South Africa.
I think we should have Team Antarctica.
Oh, not.
You can
Okay.
hold your opinion then.
Let's get a poll. Say yes if you'd want Team
That's not
Antarctica.
how it works.
Say
That's not
yes
how it
if you'd
works.
want Team
That's
Antarctica.
not how it works. No.
This is not the time. This is not the time, Joe.
Oh, that's true. It's
All right.
true.
We will be
There's no vote. It's democracy.
This is not a democracy. This is a dictatorship. Anyway, we will be moving on. that was a joke, by the way. Is there anything else you want to say, CJ?
Nope. Just we'll deal with World Juniors first, and then we'll worry about World Championships.
Okay, I don't think we really need to do questions for the World Championships. It's been the same every season, and I don't think there are going to be any major changes.
Can I make one quick statement? Sorry about MIHF. I was just gonna say there will be a new resource pack being released, hopefully within maybe tonight or tomorrow afternoon. Just a couple more touch-ups that have to be done on it, and it'll be released too, including new goal horns, paintings and such for the team logos, all that.
Medals as well.
Basically, this texture pack that he will be releasing is exclusive for the MIHF. So we'll have all of the goal horns for the MIHF, all of the anthems, have medals. It will have all the logos as paintings. Jared Ludo has a question. This is the only question we will be opening for about World Championships. All right, JR, the floor is yours.
Okay. Well, so due to recent events, the average age of this Minecraft server has seen a steep downward trajectory. What will you do in the future to fix this issue?
Well, we will tell them to grow up.
Grow up?
You will, a lot of the, I don't see a huge problem with having some of the younger players in the league. A lot of them aren't causing any problems, except to our eardrums. But I think we'll, I think Vinny, you shouldn't be talking. You came from where all of them came from. So
Well,
I think a lot of them. I do think a lot of the younger players will be slowly leaving the league as I don't know, they might get bored. But I think a lot of people hope that they do.
Gotta leave for the first day of
and I
middle
do
school.
got, you got another question. What would you rate this song out of 10?
Okay, muted him before it came out. All right, we'll move on.
Youppi, you're next.
Okay, so basically, the next statement, the next part will be about management changes in the BHL. I'm not sure how many people know about this, but I will be stepping down from commissioner in the off season after everything's said and done. I've decided that it's not in my best interest to stay in a management position in the BHL, as I'd rather put more time into my actual life. Yeah, I know again. But I will be passing the torch on to TJF. He will be the new commissioner. The vice commissioners will remain the same. I will be a helper, I believe, going into next season. Yeah, if anybody has any questions about that. Who has a question about this? Finn said he has a question first. We'll let him ask. All right, Finn.
Am I unmuted? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we all know what I'm wearing to work.
Okay.
Name is blank has a question.
Brandon also has a question.
If their name is blank W5K, just direct message me saying he had a question. So, can somebody? I'll unmute name is blank. There we go.
Another question. It's just about management in general. Will there be GMs in the JBHL?
Yes. Well, I mean,
Okay.
are you talking GMs as in a GM assisting the owner? Or
Kinda. Yeah.
Okay, so that's up to Chokington. I don't think that will be happening.
There's not really a need for it.
And it's not enough. You don't necessarily have official general managers. You can have players help the team owner, but the GM is just the owner.
Okay. Thank you. That's my question. And cry.
Okay. Yeah. All right. W5K has a question. I'll be unmuting him.
Oh, okay. How's it going? My question is to Youppi with the news that you will be stepping down. Obviously, very devastating news. But my question is, why TJF? That seems like a horrible choice.
What the? Damn, bro.
I think there's many better candidates,
Okay,
including myself.
35K. Would you rather have
I'm not asking you, TJ. I'm asking you.
I'm just saying.
I will
Alright, yeah.
explain my reasoning. I think that TJF has a at least somewhat professional attitude towards the BHL, and I think that is necessary. Shut up.
I can be professional at times.
I think that having Chokington and Jets there along with him, I think it will run smoothly. I think those three can do a good job without me.
I think there should be an election. I think TJF should not be a candidate. Yeah, vote.
You think it should be out of my 3 vice commissioners? Who do you think it should have been?
Okay, well, this is a tough choice. They're all pretty bad, but I'd probably go with Chokington, in my opinion.
Oh, I agree.
Or maybe this X guy. I don't know who that is, but he's probably better than TJ.
I can't disagree.
Honestly, at least you didn't pick Jets.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, Brunlin has a question. Brunlin has a question.
I'll let Curls go first. We all hate Brunlin. All right,
Oh,
Curls.
that's so true.
Curls, you're free.
So,
Where'd he go?
Devastating news that you are stepping down. Do you have any plans of retiring anytime soon?
Well, what comes with stepping down is, well, I do want to slowly separate myself from the BHL. It's not going to be an immediate thing. I have plans to possibly step down from ownership in the next few years if I can find somebody capable enough to take over the Huskies, or at least have a team in place of them. But at this time, I will be remaining in the BHL for possibly a few more seasons to come, depending on if my mind changes.
One more about Chokington. It's the same question. Do you have any plans of retirement, Chokington?
The guy just wants all the good players to retire.
That's facts.
You really think I'm retiring after I just became vice commissioner? Get out of here.
All right. Well, you've been vice commissioner for like 2 seasons, you bum. Anyway, we'll move on.
True. That's why I should be commissioner.
Who else had a question that was gonna go next? Brunlin. Okay, this is gonna be an awful question, but
No, that's a pretty good question. First of all, Krillis, I'm not retiring anytime soon, so you're gonna have to deal with
well, you're
that.
not a good player.
I have
Brandon,
the most
you need-
points in the BHL. I got the most points.
Brandon, you need to undeepen your voice. You need to. You can.
You can talk naturally. You can talk naturally.
Okay, so my question is, why TJF? Like, he's gonna ban me.
I think I just explained it.
He's gonna ban me, bruh. He's gonna ban me in 2 weeks.
That's literally a good thing. That's literally a good thing. Okay.
Actually,
well,
I tried to
I
leak
think that's a
like that.
great thing. I think that's a great thing, to be honest.
All right. I think that's it for management changes, and I think I will be passing this off to Jets, as I think we'll be getting on the topic of the Hartford Whalers.
I don't think it's fit that I announce this. The commissioner should. Let's be real.
No, Jets, you said you were going to.
I will do it. All right. It is unfortunately, the league has decided that it is time for the Hartford Whalers to disband, and they will no longer exist in the BHL.
That's Vancouver's round.
It is saddening, the team with the most history in the league, but we decided that considering the amount of problems that this team has caused in their 8 seasons, they have been 60% of the suspensions league-wide since their existence, when there have been 10 plus other teams that have played. I see some people are unhappy. I will be letting W5K ask a question. W5K.
What are you doing?
Security.
Okay.
Get ready.
I think that the Hartford Whalers.
Oh, Memener has 2 questions. Memener has 2 questions. I think we
So
should
does
let Mitch
Curtis.
Mimi speak.
Curtis has one.
I think that this is. I think a lot of people knew this was coming, but
Let's let Mitch Mimi go first. I saw him first. All right, Mitch Mimi, you're on the mic.
Will the Whalers players be allowed to stay in the BHL and play for other teams?
yes.
Yeah.
All of the Whalers players, regardless of their contracts, will be going into season 9 free agency. They can choose. I know some of them will be choosing to not play.
You can't take away the Whaler. You
Okay.
buddy.
Is that that's bad.
Okay. I know a lot of people are gonna be upset about this, but this is final. Peepstero is.
We have Curtis Rogan.
Does Peepstero have a question? He seems like he wants my attention.
Yes, he has a question.
Okay, I'm very worried to unmute him. Let's see what happens.
All right, thank you. I have a question, obviously, about the decision to disband the Whalers. Like, what are you thinking? What is wrong with your head? Like, this is people. Do you not realize what these people are doing? This is a democracy. Absolutely disgusting behavior. Like, this is awful.
Hey, can we get him out of here, please?
No, I'm not out of here. I'm actually not. This is disgusting.
Just remove him.
Nah,
think
remove me. Yeah, I'm the voice of the people. I am the voice of the people. This is absolute.
I think Flashee has changed his mind on the Whalers. Clearly,
Yeah,
Flashee has just changed his
clearly.
mind.
A lot of people are saying revolution in the chat. This was expected. Now, it's gonna be very tough to transition to another topic. I know a lot of people are.
We have a ton of questions.
If-
so.
Yeah. If you guys would like a few other reasons for the Whalers disbandment, in the last 2 seasons they have a combined, I believe, 2 wins and 22 losses. They don't succeed in the BHL. They have 2 wins because your team was built to not win. But
That's not necessarily a bad thing, but the team should also be somewhat competitive. They haven't been in the past few seasons.
And
this
the roster.
This team has been causing problems since old BHL. You can date back to season 6, season 5. I've heard that I was not around, but I've heard that they have been some troublemakers for a long time.
And this idea isn't foreign. Flashee has wanted to remove the Whalers for quite a long time, but he was never in the position to do so.
We before this season, we told Oilerator and Alfresco that if the team was successful this season and was at least competitive, we would give them a shot at staying. But I don't even think they got a win this season. And
They got a point against the
they got
Cobras.
a point, but they were yeah.
Okay,
Alfresco said he'd like to ask a couple of questions as the GM. I think that's fair. I feel like this is gonna end badly, but here we go. Alfresco is unmuted.
I have a couple of questions. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna get to all of them like right now. So can we have like, I guess, another discussion about this at another time?
Like, do you want it to be public or private?
Honestly, public. I think I would like to appeal to the masses, as I feel like public opinion is very crucial in a place like this because it's about the people. It's not about commissioners. It's about the players who play the game. So I mean, it can be private, but I think public would be the better option of the two.
All right.
I have made a statement before in this commissioner's chat about the possibility of maybe, since there's an opening in the JBHL, this is obviously up to Chokington, but seeing if there's a possibility for a Whalers fit in the minor league to prove that they can be competitive, to prove that they're an actual team worthy of being in the BHL. And if that's up to Chokington, but if he decides that they are, then maybe they get another shot.
I
in the
don't have a
Whalers
problem with them. I don't have a
I
problem with
I
them.
also have another question. Well, not another question. Just in response to that, we're about to play IMHF without like half the team, so like we're just about to destroy IMHF. So I don't think that's really a like question or a test technically, because it's gonna happen during this IMHF, because we have most of our players in there. Not most, I would say half. Another important question I would like to ask. I mean, for all of you is I don't understand the point of expanding to remove a team. You're removing players, I guess. I guess it's an entire team because you're expanding, but I don't know. It just doesn't make sense in my head.
Well, the problem with the Whalers is that in the league's eyes, we see them as a negative in the league. Is that a lot of their games do end up becoming unplayable? Not a lot, but quite a few become unplayable by the end of the game. With the players, especially after Indy Luke's ban, they refused to play and delayed a game like 10 to 20 minutes, and the game was almost not played. Yes, you did. You did refuse for like
You guys
quite
were
a while.
sitting. You guys were sitting on
You
the
guys
blue
were
line.
refusing to play. But
Multiple games had to be
there have
ended
been
early as well.
an abundance of games that have had to have been ended. You guys haven't really done anything positive for the league in a very long time. So.
Yeah, I'm just curious about that point. You guys are talking about ending games early and like all this stuff, and I know like you guys can view it as a bad thing, but I mean today I literally saw Youppi and Choke go into another similar league and do the same exact thing that we did. I mean, I know it's like a different league, you don't own it and stuff, but it's the same thing. I mean, you can't just say, "Oh, it's bad," and then just go in another league and do the exact same thing.
I didn't. Me and Chokington didn't really do anything that game. I will.
This has nothing to do with the BHL. This literally has nothing to do with the BHL.
Okay, no.
It does. It
No,
does.
TJ.
It's about morals. You did the shit.
TJ, he did.
Yo, chill, bro.
TJ,
let me talk. Okay.
Whatever.
So I would like to say Chokington did not do anything.
I
That
can understand that. I can understand that.
Chokington was simply just in the voice call laughing with us. But
He's adding to it, but yes, I do agree that he didn't do anything. I can agree.
I
with
can
that.
I was trying to puck net.
I can say that me and Peepsero probably did take it a bit too far. I don't think I did anything personally that caused the game to end, but we definitely did cause problems, and I would like to apologize on the BHL's behalf for that. It was the first time something like that has happened when BHL players have joined the MCHL, and
I mean, it's happened before. It was different players. Yes.
When?
Flashee did it in preseason.
Yeah, it was.
We're not.
Oh,
We're just gonna ignore the past. It's all right. Don't worry about it.
Well, that's totally
Wasn't
different.
that old BHL?
That was old BHL, totally different ownership, and it was like Oil and DNP, and not DNP, Oil and Flashee that did it. So
Your own owner. It's ironic.
Whalerator was one of the players that did that. So if you'd like to bring that up, then
Yeah. Go ahead. You can. I don't care.
No, you're the one breaking it up. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, yeah.
I definitely understand that point, though.
If you want to remove Oil because he trolled or not trolled.
This isn't about removing Oil.
I know it's not removing Oil. You brought up Oil. I don't know why
Yeah,
you're.
but you brought up that old preseason game and said that it was BHL players, and then I say that it was one of the players on your own team. So yes, you did Oil. There's a video on Flashee's channel of you doing it. So.
I mean, yeah, I can understand where your point is, but I just brought it up because you said it was the first time.
Oil.
And also, I would like to add on to the people who have been asking, why don't we just transfer ownership? We attempted to transfer ownership last season from Oilerator to Alfresco, and Alfresco transferred ownership right back, showing that they didn't even want to transfer the ownership at then. So why should we do it now?
I mean,
that's kind of your fault for not
Can't
taking.
say we haven't tried.
We
Can't
did
say we
try.
haven't tried. to do anything and to help the team. You can't say we haven't
I
tried.
mean, we just didn't trade for Ram. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
One
it's fine.
trade isn't going to turn around your entire history and
And
the way
also,
you act.
Ram, even with Ram, you guys still lost all the games that he played.
It's not
So-
even about losing at this point. Yeah, they lose, but they don't lose with dignity. They run on the ice and hit people. They just be idiots. Like I don't mean to like be offensive here, but like realistically, I don't
we just
see
talk
your
about this at another time. This is
Yes,
getting
I agree.
fun.
It's my
Yes,
bad.
that's
Sorry.
fine.
I think we need to finish the press conference, and then this can be taken care of privately. But okay, what was next on our list? We were going to talk about the entry draft.
Yeah.
The reason that we kept the entry draft, we were going to do the Whalers last, but we had to keep the entry draft to the very end because we need to talk about how everything's going to work with the Whalers being disbanded and their picks being traded to the Seattle Golden Eagles. So what will happen is in the entry draft, the 2 expansion teams will get the first 2 picks. We gave first overall to the the Vancouver Outlaws. Second overall will be to the Winnipeg Ice Caps. Third overall will be the Carolina Cobras. They acquired Seattle's pick via trade in the season. The 4th overall pick will be the Houston Bandits. 5th will be the Orlando Storm. 6th will be the Nova Scotia Huskies. 7th will be the Carolina Cobras. And the Seattle Golden Eagles have received a compensation pick, and they will be picking 8th in the first round. This is because of the picks that the Whalers traded to them no longer exist. So the league decided to give them some sort of compensation for that. The Winnipeg Ice Caps get 2nd overall because they are an expansion team.
That doesn't matter, Brandon. That doesn't matter. You still won a game, so technically the Bandits are below you. In the playoffs, that's how it works.
After that, the rounds are just pretty much that order, excluding the traded picks. What else we have to cover on the draft?
I'll announce the location. It will be going to Seattle, and the draft combine will be going to Nova Scotia. So that's where the draft venues will be. Additionally,
I will be releasing the season 9 spreadsheet soon. It will have all the draft plans laid out. It will have a central scouting page with most of the prospects listed. If you are a prospect and you haven't been rated or anything, that means that we just simply haven't seen you play enough to make a fair judgment. These will be updated as the World Junior Cup goes on, and players will be moved up and down based on their skill and based on if we think teams want to draft them. Like I said, and all players drafted will be 1 rating for their first season. We have no confirmation if we will be having restricted free agents after their 1 season contract. So players are probably going to be encouraged to stay on the team that drafted them after their first season with an RFA, being a restricted free agent. But yeah, I think that's it for the draft. Scouting combine location was revealed. Draft format, I revealed that. And yeah, the info sheet will probably be released after that. And that's really it for everything that we wanted to talk about for the combine. If TJ would like to do some closing statements.
the combine will work similarly to organized scrimmages. Might bring back the rating sheets, but I'm not sure yet. But that'll be towards closer to the draft, not immediate. But we don't have a date announced yet for the draft. Still have to contact the owners, see when they're available. So that will be coming very soon. Free agency will start after the draft. So draft will be soon. It'll have to be. And I don't have anything else other than that. We can open up questions, I guess.
Yeah, we'll open up questions.
We have name is blank, a Rogan, Tom Forrest. on mute. Like I'll go all on mute. Rogan. Right, Rogan.
Hello?
You're
Hello?
unmuted.
Okay.
Yep.
So, this is for all the commissioners. Can I do that?
Yeah, you can do that.
What's your favorite black person of all time?
That's off topic.
Not happening. Next question.
What the fuck?
I don't see what that question is trying to prove, but
It was an actual question. Name is blank. You.
Okay. So one, can you TP me back? Get kicked
Yeah,
out.
that's not a legit-
And that's not one of my questions. So with the Whalers leaving, will there be a team replacing them?
the two teams that are entering the league,
Okay.
teams will be replacing the Whalers.
Okay. And how many rounds will the entry draft be with the new teams? 4. Okay. So. Okay. Thank you.
All right, who else we got?
Caspit first, then we'll do Brandon.
Okay.
Okay.
Someone unmute
let
him.
me. I can unmute Caspit.
Okay.
Caspit.
So
Go ahead.
are you guys doing anything other than TikToks from now on, or just doing TikToks? Because you guys didn't put anything on anything else.
Well,
We
hopefully.
stopped the TikToks with the intention because players were joining the league, but they didn't want to wait for a draft or for the JBHL to start. So we decided to wait. We're gonna start uploading TikToks to the account again in the off season to hopefully bring more players in. But,
Also, I have another thing. We stopped the Instagram stuff, but hopefully we can pick back up on there again because it was just a lot of effort. So, and we also have BSN, so we're still present on other platforms, but most notably BSN continue to grow the YouTube channel as much as possible. Maybe even a Twitch account as well. We'll see.
Okay. Cool. That's it.
Okay.
Okay. We'll do Brandon then JR.
Okay, so like this is actually gonna be like a good question, like finally. Okay, so now that there's 7 teams, are we still doing 4-team playoff format or not?
yes.
Yeah.
So
Right.
dang, that playoff race still gonna be kind of tight.
It will be.
That's
That's
kind of the
actually gonna be
point.
kind of interesting. Not gonna lie.
We think that when we do hit 8 teams, hopefully in season 10, we might do a temporary playoff format where 6 teams will make it, and the top 2 teams will get a bye. But yeah, that's pretty much.
If we hit 8 teams, we're
if
probably
nothing-
doing conferences.
Nothing will be changing when it comes to the playoff format for this season.
Okay. And JR has a question. Okay, JR.
Okay, I'm unmuted.
Yeah.
All right. So, in a recent incident, a person of power is quoted as saying Jamal is censored. He did quickly correct to Jamal as big, but what is this person, who shall remain unnamed, is implying when he says Jamal is big?
Okay, according to them, it's an inside joke, but I don't understand it. Berto,
Well,
can
what
you-
is
Do you really
what is he
want me to
implying by saying
explain? Do
Jamal
you
is
really
big?
want me
Like,
to
He's right
explain?
what
here.
about
Just
Jamal
he's
is
right
big?
here.
You really want me to
He is
explain?
right here.
Okay,
Let him
so this female that is unnamed named my Jamal, and so I was implying that Jamal is big.
Okay,
that
that's
sus.
That's sus.
Yo, I saw him vent, bro. It's kind of sus.
That's sus.
That's
So we cleared this up. I was not implying that Jamal and then racism.
No,
Okay.
what I thought you were implying is that Jamal has a megalodon cock. Just some random guy named Jamal.
Well, I mean, Jamal could have his own cock inside of himself.
What?
That's enough. That's enough.
Pause. Okay.
Okay.
Does it really matter? I got an actual question. Donut. Or Donut just unmute.
Alright, I'm unmuted. I got 2 questions.
Okay.
first question is, are you gonna be looking at like all the teams from MIHF?
That's up to the owner discretion who they wanted to scout, but they're there to be looked at, and it's an opportunity for new players to show their talents. That's the main purpose of the tournament. So.
All right. And second of all, well, I have something to tell you and 2 questions. One question is I gotta go to bed, so I want you to read me a bedtime story. And second of all, Curtis has a question.
Okay, Curtis. Next, do that next question then. Find it.
I unmuted him. He just has to unmute client side.
Curtis.
So this is for TJF.
Sure.
What are you gonna do for the Blockey Hockey League to get better than other sport competitors like Hypixel's Blockey Hockey League?
That's a thing.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I want to continue expanding the league and continue on the track of growth that we have so far. So that's definitely one of my priorities. Another priority with the expansion of the league, I want to kind of improve our staffing, like our referees and our streamers and stuff, because becoming a big burden on the commissioners and the current staff. It's just not enough people. So I might open up applications for that. Yeah, stuff like that, and just continuing to make fun events for people and the newcomers to the league. And yeah, that's my main goals right now.
Okay.
I think we can wrap this up. I see a lot of people are leaving the voice call. I think TJ already gave his closing statements.
Yep. So thanks for coming. If you have any
Yeah,
questions.
thanks for everybody for showing up. I know there was a lot of stuff that didn't affect. I know everything didn't affect everybody. If you get what I'm saying, like the minor league stuff didn't affect the known players in the community, but they stuck around. We appreciate you guys. And thanks for
Can I
coming
take
out.
one more question personally? Can I get
Okay.
ZD? ZD wants a question here. I just
Okay.
like to know what he'd like to say.
Sorry for being late, gentlemen. Thanks for doing this press conference. Thanks for one more question. What are the compensation plans for this upcoming season for BHL head coaches?
1.1 million a year salary. No, I'm kidding.
Can I get that in writing? Done, sealed. All right.
Yep. If you guys didn't sorry we didn't get to all the questions. If you have any other questions, either DM us or put it in the Discord. Try to see it. Probably gonna be a bunch of
Also,
spam.
I'd like to say Alfresco is requesting a public debate with the league about the Whalers.
Debate.
He requested a debate in owners chat. I'm not sure what that is about, but
Not really a debate, just more of a discussion.
Brendan, you can wait. That can wait. We have
I
all
can't
off
see what
season
you
to
guys
go.
said anymore because you moved my rules. But yeah, I just not really a debate, just a discussion in general. I feel like you guys, a lot of people show up. I just feel like a lot of things in BHL are hidden behind scenes. I feel like we should open those doors to the people because they have no idea what you've been talking about over the past 2 weeks. You know.
that is true.
Isn't
Also, there have been a lot of things that we wanted to keep confidential. Just
Well, yeah, obviously, like the stuff.
just like all the stuff we've said today, we've been planning for a while now. So
Yeah, like that stuff. Like stuff you have for the future that clearly isn't. We shouldn't know. Okay. Clearly stuff we shouldn't know.
Like I understand that that you guys want more.
Yes.
To know more about what's going on behind the scenes, which is fair.
I just feel like it's for the people, so they know what's going on. In my opinion, because I feel like a lot of people are left in the dark on this one.
I mean, if you have any questions right now that you'd like to ask.
Yeah, I gotta go to bed.
Oh, that's fair.
Time to go to school tomorrow.
Okay, JR has another question. I'll take one more.
Okay.
Okay. Jared, what's your question?
Okay, I got a question.
Okay, one more real question. Name is blank.
Okay, Joel. No, just do Joel
yeah.
therapy. He wanted
yeah.
his question answered a while ago.
All right. Am I unmuted?
Yeah, you're muted.
I have 2 questions. So when is free agency going to open?
That is unknown right now, as we still have to plan the entry draft date when free agency will be after the entry
Oh, sorry,
draft.
I'm chewing on a straw.
After the re-sign phase.
So there will be, after the World Juniors, there will be an entry draft, and then after the entry draft, there will be a short re-signing phase where you can re-sign players that were already on your team, and after that, there will be free agency.
And my second question is, I have a question regarding the female rights in this league. As you know, I am 5 months pregnant, and I'm getting kind of scared for my rights in this league. You know, it's kind of scary because I can't go on the ice without, getting hit in the stomach. You know, by a former Whalers player. It's kind of scary. My child is gonna be like disabled.
Maybe the sport isn't optimized for
Just
pregnant
take a
women.
pregnancy leave, you know?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. It's a violent sport, so.
Very.
All
Okay.
right, I think we'll wrap it up for now. Any other questions? As I said earlier, DM us or put it in Discord. Once again, thanks you for attending, and that's it from us, I guess. Okay, cool.